Today is day 9 of the Masters Tokyo tournament, and we have 2 matches today. Team Liquid vs NRG and PRX vs Edward Gaming. The first match is Team Liquid vs NRG, and going into this one, Team Liquid was slightly the favourites. The maps for this series are Haven for NRG, Ascent for Team Liquid, and then Split as the decider. Looking at the team comps for Haven, Liquid are running the older meta comp, whereas NRG are running the Viper Harbor. Here's some of the highlights for Haven.
Someone gets stunned up, but finally they have to concede this one so the plant can come through, and now Victor. Yep, it's just going to be the counter lockdown coming into play, but he gets the timing, just swinging through over there at Garage. Wherever the alarm bot, they're starting to rush forward. Want to really try to break this one down. They spot him, but that lockdown is still going through. The double detain just right in front of each other. Soulcast now sprinting in, but Safe is going to be taken out. He knows that there's one on the backside of the box, and somehow, So instead, Liquid have to try to pivot now, moving their way over towards C. Seekers going to be going through, dash forward, Safe clears out the rest of the site for him as Nats gets situated in Garage. Multiple people, they're looking to spray him out, gets ahead, and Nats cuts them down! A 4K in the blink of an eye!
Oh, this is absolutely insane. The first player jumps and somehow he gets the aim to come back down. Look at this.
Absolutely unbelievable.
He catches one before he's transferring over.
On the Artist, then the pivot to Victor. A blind shot sent through. Artist hoping for a straight connection, but Nats, he strikes. Catching Som completely unawares. Crashy's now going to try to get in behind him, but there's cover. Soulcast is in window. He's keeping him honest. Victor, though, just goes on the aggressive. Manages to find him, and that gives him the lockdown, which is now going to dump over towards the A site to look to flush them out. Soulcast still hovering. Finesse getting a decent read. Tucks away over onto the right side. Knife is out. Speaking of knives, Artist finds one off screen. Redguard going to be taken down, and Crashies now comes in from behind, leaving Safe falling as lonesome in a 1v3. He's not going to get the opportunity. Crashies gets him again. The defuse now rolling in, and NRG continue. Push this. Flash in, Yumpy does push it out. Finds some. Crashies trades it. A 1-for-1. It's half the flash is now taken away, however, from the side of Team Liquid, and Crashy's just gonna plant, or at least tap on the spike, see if they can get anybody baited forward, but Safe, as he swings the corner, finds one. Get one at the ready, dashes in behind the box, throws up the cloud burst, tries to escape, and he's able to do so as Soulcast finds Artist off screen, and now they're running out of time. Finesse gets one, the plant coming through here on a site. It's just below Hell, as the flash flies forward, and they're both just tucked into the same corner. A 3-man approach from Link, however, it's into the meat grinder. Finesse finding a third, leaving just the skies to try to duke it out. And he has no idea where he's at. Crashy stays quiet, gets the kill confirmed in NRG. This is buying quite a bit of time here for TL to play with. Flash in the corner, Safe with a peek. Not seeing much of anything though. Shots go out, decides to pull back away. Finesse this time cannot be the hero. And Crashy's, he's set up to do it, managing to find 3, and now it's just Nats tucked away at Lumber. The Seeker let loose. Nats will be able to clear that one out. Artist left standing. He gets the headshot. He's in onto the spike, holding it for dear life, praying that he's got enough time. And it's just enough, in fact. .41 left to go as NRG will take the map 14-12.
NRG make an insane comeback and win Haven in overtime 14-12. Not only were they down by 4 rounds at halftime, Liquid won the first 2 rounds of the second half, taking the lead out to 10-4, and had 5 match points, but NRG were still able to close it out. FNS had a really good map, and now we're heading to Ascent for map 2. Looking at the agents for Ascent, NRG are running the usual, whereas Liquid have a Cypher instead of a Killjoy. Here are some of the highlights from Ascent.
But I was gonna also say, I think Artist dropping down out of heaven when he switched out of the op to a rifle there kind of broke Soulcast. Oh, no.
Artist knew. He saw the cage going up over the tops and knew that that push was going to be coming through inevitably, so just held the angle, finds the kill. Artist very across and Victor in the corner! What a attempt to get the third, and Som will find the finisher. Landing at his feet, Victor gets the right-click kill on the Safe. With the Spectre in hand, versus 2. Seems like NRG might just be able to turn this one completely on its head. The suppression in. Ripper's so very low, taking a bit of damage. There's one found, looking for the other. The kills are gonna be coming through. Now it's all on Soulcast. Finesse, Victor down to a sliver on either of them. They're looking for a high-low double stack, but he's able to isolate it.
this box, but
Oh, and the instant headshot, and he gets it right before the suppression comes in. What a timing found by Safe, but now he is stuck in a bad spot. Manages to drop down somehow onto the site. In the meantime, Yampi finds Victor with a headshot here off the Cherub. A 2-kill trade up, no one lost on the side of Liquid. And that could be guns as well recovered. Yampi now with the Vandal. His four members just sat on top of the spike. Ye shall not claim this, they say. They deny it. What a beautiful setup. As it now starts feeling hopeless for NRG. The Thrifty all but confirmed.
oh, that's so beautiful from Team Liquid. That is just, I mean, the big brain stuff has been back and forth throughout the day.
Timing though. Hello. Finesse.
Oh, please.
Playing it out quietly. Okay. Does decide to strike. Finds one. Can that be the start of the snowball effect they need to get this back under control?
Good Nats, though.
They're looking for it. The lockdown coming through. Nats looking for the timing. Gets a 2-tap. Looks for a little bit more. He does it again. Runs out of bullets, but he's got plenty of time to go for the reload. And Yuppie will note Psalm to clean him up. It is a Thrifty and a catastrophic one at that. Dart over the top, not going to be getting the reveal. Now the Hunter's Fury going to be let loose here. Crashy's looking for a target. Push around the corner. Artist does find Redguard. The drop down and Soulcast eliminated it. Safe arrives. Playing over by Door. Spots one, spots a second, gets a third! A quick 3K now knowing that Artist is in the back of sight. Dashes over. 4 bullets, goes for the reload. Updrafts, gets himself wrapped around. Just trying to stay alive. Knows that there's going to be one in switch. Breaks down the door. Yampi does get the kill. It's a double approach. Updrafting up over the top, looking for him, playing it as a scout. He's just trying to hold the pings coming down. Nade goes in, buys some more time. Drone up over the top, not spotting Finesse. Paranoia does clip in onto him, and Redguard, suspicious of it, flushes him out. Pop flash sent through the smoke. They look to turn away. Nats finding one. Shots coming through. Victor does a 9 HP. Gonna be finished off by Soulcast. Crashies only able to find one. It's he and Psalm. Now just Psalm, and Psalm is dead.
So Liquid end up taking Ascent 13-8. Soulcast and Nats both played really well here, and now we're heading to Split for map 3. Looking at the agents for Split, Team Liquid are running the Omen as a solo controller, while NRG have double controller. Here are some of the best rounds from Split.
The op now getting ready for the swing, and Artist whips the shot. He had the peak advantage. Is holding the line, and it's safe with the short. He takes down Finesse. Victor jumping in over the top as the trap wire is cleared.
30 seconds left.
Just tucked away. Redguard TPing up top. Himself safe. 5 members strong though. As they will go ahead, use the neural theft, and identify all 3 player locations on the side of NRG. Second ping goes across. Crashy's now trying to reposition, get himself into an unsuspected spot. Just up against the wall here, alongside that Nebula, and he's waiting this out patiently. Oh dear, he sees 2, potentially even the 3rd, rips the first shot, Safe swings the corner, finds another one. Bladestorm going to be pulled out, but he gets taken down in midair. The hold to half, the punch with the shorty, and Psalm will get 3 of his own to regain the lead. Spike planted, 12 seconds to spare. Liquid in control. NRG gonna look to wrest that away from them. Drop down, Nats ready for it. Gets the punish on the 1. It's limited util here for NRG. Try to retake this one, a boombot to clear an angle. That's about it.
Victor gonna blast back over the trap wire.
But Redguard hears this.
Yep.
They are perfectly aware, but Soulcast still losing out of the fight as Victor continues to deliver, but that trap wire comes in clutch. It locks him in place. Nats swings, finds that kill. Leaving just Yampi now. Needs to try to find the elimination, gets onto it, it's not held to half, so Artist cannot do anything here. It's a round victory for the side of Team Liquid.
Nats sitting on his ultimate. Neural theft, Artist with the blades. But Artist has been really good these last couple rounds. It's a fast one.
That it is. Trying to change things up. Artist just updrafting so they can avoid any potential spray through that smoke. Cuts back, but Victor shuts down Save. That judge finding nothing. Nats cut down a size. Break in on the wall. Victor sends out the boom bot. Yampi has been spotted. Finesse blinded. Tucks into the corner. Draws out the shorty. It's not going to be good enough, but it does not matter. The rest of NRG, they counteract the aggression. They shut it down.
After a dominant map, NRG takes Split 13-5 and the series 2-1. Victor had a really good map here, and it's crazy to think that this probably would have been a 2-0 if NRG didn't make that comeback on map 1. So this means that Team Liquid are eliminated from Masters Tokyo, while NRG will verse the winner of our next match. And that match is PRX vs Edward Gaming. Last time these two teams versed champions, PRX won, but since then EDG have improved a lot and are coming into this match as the favourites. The maps for this series are Fracture for Edward Gaming, Split for PRX, and then Lotus as the decider. Looking at the agents for Fracture, PRX are running the double duelist, while EDG have a Sky. Here are some of the highlights from Fracture.
Massive advantage here for PRX, pace being the name of their game, building up some massive ultimates on top of it to play this post plan. It's an important fight to win. With Mindfreak going down, they don't have the orbital strike. Could this still be winnable?
Jing, however, still has nade and showstopper. I don't really see how it...
Hold your tongue here, Josh, please. Fight taken! Kang! You are ridiculous, son! Dash forwards, he knows that he's made the winning moment a potential reality over the top. Jing seeking to even it out and shut it down into the 1v1 Nana Swarm. A defeat of Smoggy. Hoping to force the fight. Divine knows he doesn't need to wide swing it, doesn't need to face it. The util will do the work. Off to defuse. No chance in hell for Smoggy. So a round win for PRX, but my God, you just never know, Josh. As well, worrying about it. Orbital strike towards the edge of the map.
Nobody got two!
Nobody's grabbed it. 2 kills!
With a judge, a tree!
It's left it now. 3 players left standing for EDG to try and push this one back. There's Spike eventually starting to get planted. Final round of the first half.
Spike planted.
Damage is done. CGRS with the Rolling Thunder. He's stunned up close to the corner. Forced to use it, unleashes it, lets it rip straight across. And the fight's still taken. Not with the rifles, just the stingers. Damage as significantly done here to Forsaken and Jing. Single bullet. Gust of wind would be enough to bring them down. It's all down to that crossfire angle, Jing. And now about the timing that he takes. Anticipating it, the second play, he knows he's at dicey. Here's the footsteps, but he just cannot win it.
Forsaken on the flank.
On the verge here. This flank's going to be huge for them. One more round to bring it over the line. EDG desperate to cling on for a chance of OT. The players are weak. Turret third to the side. Forsaken doesn't want to give away his positioning, not yet. The longer you play this, the worse it's going to look. Finally, a timing's taken. Forsaken. The jump, the jiggle, spots it out, baits out, the shot. They know they're there, but they double up the fight anyway. EDG, the potential to win this one is within their grasp, and with shots like that, Smoggy.
A lot of work in keeping the mentality high. Devi's going to pick up the operator again on the defense side, again towards Tree, giving his team information, but that info is that there's no one there. PRX and Northside crunching into them.
Meaning a match. There's a stun. Should be caught with that one. Divide still with the operator, shorty up close. CGRS unable to find that kill and claim it through the smokes. Kang wants to take the timing, wants to take the fight straight to them, but Mindfreak shuts it down. Spike out in the open, it's nobody. In a 1v2, it's been given free reign towards the site. An open plant, hoping to isolate the fight once more. Tap onto it, sees the shoulder, sees the util. Is he going to expect it? Time still running short. Divide hitting the shot and closing out the map.
PRX make a ridiculous comeback and win Fracture in overtime 14-12. They were down 4-11 at one point before winning 8 rounds in a row, and that was on EDG's map pick. Now we're heading to Split for map 2. Looking at the agents for Split, it's going to be a mirror matchup, both teams running double duelist and no sentinel. Here are some of the highlights from Split.
Viper's pit in his face. Flash over to the side, Howdong shuts down CGRS and Jing as they seek to enter. Still a shot lands. Dash is back online, but a spray through. Anticipating the re-swing and the re-peek. Divide on the flank now. They have to try and bring down the pit to stand a chance. Might come down. Luck of the draw, but Howdong so consistent. There's Chichu falling. The pit will go down as well. Aim adjusted, Divide. 18 bullets. Player weak enough. Howdong, a single shot should do it. Him versus Divide, and Divide on the cusp of greatness. Waiting it out, seeking the recross, yet takes the fight anyway.
Kanga just threw the spike into enemy territory, and now it's going to get pitted.
Yeah, this is essentially a lost round.
What a disaster for EDG.
The only way this gets salvaged is by luck of the draw. Some random spam. Bring down the pit, get a kill. The advantage of the pit is it does allow them to contact it a little bit now and take better timing. Shots fired.
It did land.
Might have to be a 3-2-1 push through into the pit at the same time. Chichu from the high ground. Snake bite at the choke. Pushes back one of the angles, one of the fights. Jing so close to the wall, dropping down, and yep, it is that luck of the draw. The random spam, the spray through. Device still alive though, and that means the pit is up. It's contained a tap onto that spike, forcing out the positioning. Shorty to bait it out with the swing. Finally, the pit goes down. It's opened us up entirely towards the back of the side. Mindfreak is crispy. Lands that shot, knows what it lasts, but the reposition's there. Smoggy with the dash, and such a wide face is granted with a round win. Leading the charge as well, carving up a portion of it. Here's an updraft. Now finally the dash. Sancho, he's super boosted up in the air, man. Smoggy, he finds his two. Jing also answered though initially. Smoked across, Trailblazer clears through. Still worried about a potential of that late lurk as well, but now you start to see it. The time to strike is nigh. PRX, flash round the side. CGRS with no more util available. That's a judge up close though, and he's handed over a gun, I believe. Straight transfers, CGRS pulling out miracles for them. And he's dragged it even. One line though, Kanga seeking to offset the balance as well from that round that was just gained up close. Double satchel, cuts his way across, he's not allowed a clean fight. Spam to try and cover. And Kanga did reposition the satchel movement in mid, that's being explored, and Divide, he's taken out early. EDG, what a thing to throw into the mix, but Kanga just opened himself up a little bit too wide there, onto the heaven angle. Forsaken gets it, and now there's a rocket in his hands, laid down. And that cover and fire, explosives towards elbow, fight taken up close again. It's being traded out still, it's all up to nobody, and he's been swung right into. 1 versus 1. CGRS versus nobody. 6 bullets. Reload up top. Dog still available. This reposition is everything. CGRS. No way, man. No way at all. Another tap. Baits it. Yep. That's it. Nobody. That is sublime. The Viper's pit is there in their hands. It could still be winnable, but no. Taken out. The pit falls. Mindfreak left to do the most, and he cannot do it.
After a strong defensive half on split, EDG closed it out 13-9. Smoggy looked great on the jet, he had a lot of good clutches, and now we're heading to Lotus for map 3. Finally, we have Lotus for map 3, and it's actually fairly similar team comps here, just a Gecko for PRX, and a Jet for EDG. Here are some of the highlights from Lotus.
To use them early.
Here it is. Off the rip as soon as they're earned. One of the
Those end up
Seekers is going
to
main to mount. That's going to be giving false information.
Unlucky.
How has that worked out? Maybe towards that rotating door, the wide face, wide swing adjustments necessary with the aim, and nobody. He's found 3 in a round, 2 off the back of that. 8 HP though. Backs away. Trailblazer still available for him, but does he want to give away his positioning? CGRS hot on the trail. Looking for the kill, seeking it out. Spam onto the corner here. It's all about the timing. And how does this fight get taken? Nobody can hear it. The tap onto it, finds it and isolates it. 4 kills for nobody. Paranoia is exchanged on either side here. Mindfreak seeking to at least still hold on to control of this double door, but yeah, Smoggy from the side around the back. This is Forsaken now, Guardian in hand, showstopper. Misses, damage being done here onto the high ground angle. Neural Theft given a bit of space and still needing to find a few more of these kills. It's all over the place. Spray transfer, judge in his face. Jing is brought down. CGRS, it's the only one left in a 1v3. I mean, the risks that he's taking.
Did he get... I think he got past the cam.
Yeah, cam is really quite deep against the wall. Oh, here we go. So many angles to watch! I shouldn't be amazed at this point, but this man, he pulls off shots like that like they are nothing. This fight at Rubble, it's so damn important. Flash exchange still close to the angle, close to the corner. Forsaken is there! They lay it down and strike back with Smoggy there still. Chichu, last one left, he forces it to the 1v1. This is for the map. And the series to stay in it. The Pride of Pacific. It's CGRS, the sub player. A battle for survival. Chichu getting info, spotting out where he is, but he does not know where CGRS is. And it's just mere moments away. The aim cannot be adjusted. PRX survive.
The substitute player for PRX closes out the map 13-8. Jing had a crazy good game, and that's the second time today where a team makes a crazy comeback on map 1, then goes on to win the series on the 3rd map. So this means that Edward Gaming are unfortunately eliminated from Masters Tokyo, whereas tomorrow we'll see PRX vs NRG, as well as Fnatic vs Evil Geniuses.